mate. Let's have a look here. Very, very well done. You know, now it went to 11 cent. It's 11.4 cent at the moment. You took 50% off up there at the 15 cent level. You know, obviously it's fantastic. Like, it really depends what you want. Like, if you remember FET, you know, FET done something like this and it came back up. Look where it is here. It's right up into the neckline. This is major resistance here. Now, FET done this in the last bear market, for example, and it came back down to here into the white 100 moving average right around here, and based down and around here, and then it went on a bull run back up, you know, up higher. So, like, if you're continuing to hold this, I don't think that this is going to keep mooning from here and go moon up here. It will need a big pullback before going a lot higher. The thing is, with coins that do moon like this, the likelihood is that the low is in, right, for the next bull market. The likelihood is that this comes back down and not that at all. That's just my mouse, the bad surface my mouse is on here on this table. The likelihood is it comes back down, doesn't go to new lows, puts in a base, and then goes higher, right? That's when you moon like this. That's more of the likelihood now that it doesn't go back lower. But the thing is, you're in there at 1.8 or what did you say? Let me check. Yeah, okay. So you're in around here. It's entirely up to yourself. At some point, this should pull back. There is, I'm not saying no doubt in my mind, but I think the probability is, you know, 70 to 80% that this will get a big pullback at some point. Is this going to go parabolic here in the bear market? Of course, the market's trying to work its way through and get out of the bear market. But, you know, your question is this a bullish consolidation? Look at the resistance here, all through here, here, and here. Is this forming a bull flag to go higher? Well, let's have another look at it. Technically, this is a bearish pattern so far. You know, you're getting a bad rejection, forming a bear pattern. Can this, you know, continue and move back up? You know, it can. Just let's look at a few other. See, there you go. There's the monthly. It's very unusual for this to do this and go again. It's always possible, right? It's always possible. You know, and here is a good place to take profits, you know, into this wick on a new month. You don't always get it. You definitely don't always get it, but it quite often does come back up in there, kind of implying that there's still at least a bounce in this yet to come back up. You can kind of see this resistance point here more clearly right along in here. This is also, if you look at this, see here, this is important as well. That is a lower high, right? Look, there's no. This is the last macro pivot, right here, and it formed a lower high. So that suggests that this trend is still down at the moment, and at some point, you know, when it tops out here or whatever, it can come back down. I'm not saying it's going to come right back down, but it's saying that the pivots, you're still in a downtrend effectively. Okay, so from a technical perspective, it's still in a downtrend. It's just because this large base here gives that pressure to explode, and we all know that likes to happen. So for me personally, I would be taking profits. I think, you know, and we don't have a crystal ball, but I would be looking to take profits. Because you have made now very, very good profits on that, whatever 018, anyway, somewhere there. I mean, that's 400 or 500, and it's even more than that because I didn't mark it right. But you know, if you're up there, you know, that's in a bear market. I think you have to take those and then reallocate that money into maybe other good projects or other small projects if you like. KuCoin is crazy, as you talked about. I probably should check KuCoin more often, and I don't do it, to be fair. I kind of tend to stick to Binance. But you know, this just shows there's some coins, like you see a base like this and a bullish engulfing there. You have nothing to lose but to long after this bullish engulfing here with a tight stop. Very tight stop on the monthly. A small dip, flip green, as you can see right there. And as soon as that flips green, you can buy and see where that goes. These bases do often like to break up. Now, they don't all like to do this. That is a very nice base, or a nice breakup. For me, I would be taking profits into a bounce up into the next candle. You can already see that the 2 week is now red. Hopefully this doesn't just continue red and keep dropping. It is red, that's technically bearish. It is consolidating. Yeah, like this is the largest, second largest volume in its history. God, look at that there. Look at the volume on that. That's very interesting. Right here at the low, somebody was accumulating right down in here, and then eventually broke up. So there will be a lot more opportunities going forward. You don't need to nail the very top. Sometimes it's good to play safe and take profits. Keep building your account, and then keep finding other safer opportunities. This is risky now to hope that it continues going higher. It's possible, but it's less unlikely to go higher. Probably 30% chance of going higher, but more 70% chance of getting some sort of dip off this. As mentioned, if it came back up on here, I would like to take profits in there, I think. I just want to remind you, like FET done something. I'm not sure if I'm on the right. Maybe we'll go to a 3-day. So you can see here what FET did in the bear market. It did have that explosive move and went right back up. But where did it bounce into? Well, basically, you can see this neckline right on here. Now you can see support, support. It broke through it. Come back down to test it here, but where did it come back to? It came right back into this white 100 moving average and consolidated. So it gave back, at least 70% of its gains, or whatever that is, 60-70% of its gains, and consolidated, and then went higher again. So I think something like this is likely whenever this does top out.